I am Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. I am in Broadview, Illinois, and the tent has been taken down. I should have stayed here and I would have caught it. Evidently, it happened about 7 p.m. But I'm going to show you what's going on, show you some film, and then we'll go from there. Again, I am Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. We are here, and I had to get myself all zipped up, ready. So hey, what's up? I am Franchot Pearson. Man, what's going on? Franchot Blue. Thursday night going into Friday. I have 10/11 on a Thursday, October 30th, 2025. Let's say it together. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. There is a curfew, so if the police want to talk to me, I will. Then I'll leave. Don't want to be disrespectful. The curfew is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I'm not actually on their property, but I'm where the tent used to be. I am where the tent used to be. And I'm going to show you where the tent used to be because I was out here a few hours ago and now the tent is gone. The tent is gone. I have film from another guy on YouTube. I've met him a few times, but he literally did a video where a bulldozer came and it took the tent, and the only thing left is this. That's it. Everything is gone. When the government say they're going to do something, hey, Trump is the new sheriff in town. When they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. The court order was the tent is a violation, and the tent got to go, and the bulldozer came and got it. Now, what I want to do, I want to show you guys some film from earlier because I ain't trying to stay out in this cold. I should put my hat on. Anyway, I'm Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. I'm in Broadview, Illinois. I won't be long, but I drove all the way out here. Again, if I had stayed a little while, I would have caught it live. I'm kind of regretting it, but hey, it is what it is. I was thinking to come back a little bit late like I did now because I'm thinking if I come back late, they'll take the tent down around 10 o'clock. I was wrong. So I came back. The tent is gone now. So I did some research. The tent was taken around 7. I want to show you guys something. I did a video a few hours ago when I was out here. Again, I'm at the Broadview ICE Detention Center where they process illegals. This has been going on for a while, a few months now. And they had a big meeting to say, look, the tent that you have, people stay there overnight, whatever, it's got to go. I want to play that video for you. Then I want to show you the video that I shot earlier, okay? So check it out.
Good morning, Natalie and Anthony. Well, the setup you're referring to is called the Mutual Aid Hub or the Yes We Canopy tent. And yes, those of Broadview just gave a notice saying that it must go down because it violates a public camping ordinance. Now, let me move out of the way so you can get a better look at what we're referring to. The Mutual Aid tent was in place weeks ago to provide a variety of services. They say including information for families of those detained by ICE on how to get help from lawyers or other resources. Now, demonstrators cited that people would get turned away when they went to the ICE facility and go to them for information about their loved ones. People had been staying in the tent 24/7 to ensure it was staffed and to prevent theft of all the items in there. Actually, just this morning, I just finished up talking to 2 individuals who stayed there all night, despite kind of the cold weather that we're experiencing. The village is ordering it to be down by 10 a.m. today. Organizers have been kind of scrambling to clean it up because during our team's reporting here the past few weeks, the tent had...
Well, yes, I am here. I am Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. I'm going to try to stay and hang out and hunker down. You know why? Because the tent is still up. The tent is still up in Broadview, Illinois, and the locals, government has not removed it. So they're holding their ground. Let's listen to the report again. Because right now...
a disarray. I mean, there's try to get help from just gave a notice saying that it must go down because it violates a public camping ordinance. Now let me move out of the way so you can get a better look at
a public camping ordinance. Layman's terms, you cannot have a tent up on city property. You cannot. And so I left because I had been out here, I think it's like since 11 o'clock. I left around 4:30, 5-ish. 7 o'clock, the bulldozer came. I'm going to show that to you. Like I said, the guy's site, I will put it in the description. City Hall. That's the guy if you want to subscribe. I met him a few times. He was the only one that covered the story that I know. That's his handle. I will put him in the description and give him a high five when I see him. But I want you to check out what he recorded. Okay, check it out.
They got a dump truck, and I seen them come down there real fast and block the streets off. And they took the tent down with a dump truck. They scooped the tent up and put it inside of the garbage can. I'm gonna try to cross the street to get closer. They're picking up the tent and they're putting it in the garbage can. Wow. They smashed the tent down and they put the tent in the garbage can. This is crazy. I couldn't set up fast enough to bring y'all the news. The police locked the streets off. Had the dump truck come in. And they scooped the damn tent up and put the tent inside and all the other stuff.
So yeah, the brother was here. And I think he's the only one that got it, the footage. So hopefully he can sell it to the big boys and make some money. Cause it's like a hit and miss when you're out here. You hear about a story, you come out here, you stay 2, 3, sometimes 10 hours, you don't get nothing. But yeah, I heard about it this morning. So the tent is down, and I am right in front of the place where the tent was. I'll show it to you guys again, then I'll do some commentary. So yeah, I'm Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. Man, you know. So now, the biggest day for the protesters is Friday. I don't think I'm coming out here tomorrow. I'll be surprised if I come out here tomorrow. But it's going to be something that, you know, look, you guys took out, you might as well say the tent was their ground zero meeting place. That's where everything was. And to prevent theft and anything else, people slept in the tent overnight. Ever since they've been out here. And that's been for months. And they gave them, I don't know, a few days warning, whatever it was. And they told them by 10 a.m. the tent had to come down. They didn't take it down. So the dump truck came with the police and they took the forklift, whatever that was, and they hauled it. They lifted the tent up and they put it in the dump truck like the kids do for Christmas with their toys, right? And I'm learning more and more about the Donald Trump experience. This ain't Joe Biden, y'all. This ain't Joe Biden. And the more stories that I do, whether it's immigration, whatever, I can tell you, when Trump says something, you need to take it to heart. And I do these stories and I tell people, take Chicago and examples that I'm giving you through the media. If the illegal situation comes to your city and you're resisting them, go through my videos and you can see what and what not to do. You don't want to get arrested. You don't want to be misunderstood. Find out what the laws are for that day, not for last week, because they changed so much. Find out what your parameters are, not for last week, but for that day. If you got to, ask 2 or 3 police officers. Here we have ATF, BROADVIEW Police, State Highway Patrol, and we got National Guard, right? I mean, you know, people, you got to stay informed, because at any given time they don't mind arresting folk if they feel threatened or they feel like you're in violation. But yeah, I'm Franchot Pearson. I'm Franchot Blue. I'm out here. I was trying to cover a story earlier, and I missed it. Shame on me. Just wanted to catch you guys live. I was hoping I could have caught it. That'd have been good for me to catch it, but I didn't catch it. Now I'm feeling bad because I left. But again, I was already out here 4.5, 5 hours, so I missed it. But they have their big rally tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of cameras, newspapers out here, magazines, covering the story about what just happened overnight, which is probably about 7 or 7:30 tonight. They took the tent. That was like ground zero. So it seems like every other week, the protesters are getting more and more. They're getting more and more pushback. And the Donald Trump administration, along with ICE, the detention center is continuing. So let me give you guys a peek as to what this thing used to look like, what it used to look like. The actual ground. The actual ground that it sat on was right here. And all you have now is just a cart. But the tent was here, and it went down, I don't know, all the way to that garbage can. It was a big tent, maybe halfway. But now you don't have anything. It's against their laws for the community, for their village. You cannot have you can't have a camp, a tent on the property. So that's just the way it goes. So yeah, people, we are here. I am Franchot Pearson. I'll show you the film one more time and then we'll be done. So yeah, I'm out here late at night trying to get a scoop, and there ain't no scoop to get because number one, I can't go on the property because after 6 is trespassing. So I'm well past the property. But I wanted to try to catch them in action again to see when they're going to take down the tent. And a few hours after I left, they got the tent. And as they say, they got her dead and they got her done. I don't think they'll be putting up another tent anytime soon. I think at that point, you're really in violation and they'll arrest you on the spot and who's in the tent. I really believe that's how the law goes. They already put the warning out, take the tent down. They didn't take it down at 10 a.m. So they came and removed the tent at around 7 p.m. If you try to put another tent up, I'm sure everybody who's putting it up will be arrested. And anybody who's in the tent, I'm sure they'll be arrested too. I think that they'll just enforce things because the verbal order and the written order was already made out of law. So I wouldn't take their chance putting no tent up. But this is what went down earlier.
They got a dump truck, and I seen them come down there real fast and block the streets off, and they took the tent down with a dump truck. They scooped the tent up and put it inside of the garbage can. I'm gonna try to cross the street and get closer. They're picking up the tent and they're putting it in the garbage can. Wow. They smashed the tent down and they put the tent in the garbage can. This is crazy. I couldn't set up fast enough to bring y'all the news. The police.
blocked the streets off, which I had already anticipated. He brought the bulldozer in, brought the dump truck in, brought the popo in, and they got busy. It's a wrap. How y'all doing this evening? Got to go home and feed Dog Pound. I've been out all day covering news. I'm Franchot Pearson. Thank you for joining me. I can roll with you guys for a little while. We'll kind of improvise. Hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah, it's been something else, people. We are in Broadview, Illinois. It's about a 30-minute drive from downtown Chicago. It's going west. Go west, young man, go west. I'm about to get up out of here. And I got a few things to do, but I'm about to get on up out of here. But yeah, people, when Donald Trump say he gonna do something, he gonna do it. And anything in relation to immigration, that's Donald Trump, y'all. That's the way I look at it. So if a city or a state or a village is taking care of this illegal issue, you got to think it's Trump. Forget about what the locals say to a certain degree. When Trump say he gonna do something, it's gonna be done. The question is when. Everybody is improvising to a certain extent because this isn't happening in all locations. But every time they get a new location, they're learning more and more what to do and what not to do on a timing basis. Laws kind of vary, yet some laws are the same. What I'm seeing is that, I don't want to use the word impulsive, but what I'm seeing is that Trump has a no nonsense attitude when it comes down to justice and law and order. That's why I'm saying don't play with him. He will do something, and then the courts will jump in, and when they jump in, he might backpedal just a little bit just to comply. In this situation, they had they had a fence up for a while. Then they had to get rid of the fence, but they got the police blocking it off. So Trump will go past the local village laws, is what I'm saying. Anybody knows in law enforcement, you're not supposed to block off an intersection or a way to get to a business or to residential areas. Well, to not deal with the protesters a month plus ago, they put up a fence. And, that's Trump all day. They put up a fence. The village like, you can't put up no fence, man. Suppose the ambulance got to come through. So, of course, he had to comply. What I'm saying is that Trump will do the extreme and then he'll backpedal. It's a power thing, y'all. Very few of us get to witness Washington, D.C. right in our face. This is the generation where we're witnessing Washington, D.C. in our face. We usually see it through policies which slowly get there and we don't even know where it came from. But with Trump, when he do something, it's all over the news. And boom, there it is. You in it. So don't take Donald Trump lightly. When he say he gonna do something, or they warn you, wherever you at, city, county, state, the man ain't playing. It's a whole different mindset. And like I said, you guys, a few weeks ago, this illegal thing ain't gonna stop. I've heard as low as 5 million, as high as 50 million illegals here. And I covered a report last week. It says that Homeland Security had picked up 2 million illegals so far. Okay? This thing gonna be with us for a while, people. We might be dealing with the illegal crisis till Jesus comes. And I'm not playing. We might be, if the good Lord don't come next couple years, they're gonna have to deal with this legal crisis, this immigration crisis for a couple more years. Thank you, Joe Biden. So y'all know tomorrow is Halloween, right? Y'all know tomorrow's Halloween? People, I've been doing some videos. I don't like to use it. I don't like using the word prediction. But don't be surprised if a lot of things begin to happen start November 1st. I pray you guys been watching these videos I've been putting out. November 1st is the day after Halloween, okay? I personally believe that the devil loves Halloween. And that during this period, the witches, the warlocks, all these people, they love this day.